Hey, it's your boy Otis Jones, fam. We're gonna do beans with some venison, wild game venison right here. We also got some jalapeno smoked sausage right here. We got our squash to throw in there. I'm gonna chop up. We got an onion. I'm gonna chop up in that bad boy. We got our ranch style beans and we got our western style pinto beans right here. We're gonna mix these bad boys up together, fam. All the seasonings we need. We only need this complete seasoning right here. We need the Cajun right here. We need the dash right here for the extra flavor right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm using that avocado oil right here. You know what I'm saying? For the pan. Let me go ahead and get that in the pan real quick. What y'all doing though, man? What y'all got going on? Let me add that to the pan real quick. We're gonna come over here and I'm gonna show y'all the pan I got going over there too in a second. Don't even worry about it, man. Don't even worry about it, fam. You wanna see how your boy's looking right now? This is how your boy's looking right now. You know what I'm saying? We in here, fam. You feel me? We cooking. All right, let's get it, fam. Start with these right here. Start with these right here, fam. Let's go ahead and get them out. You know what? Should we cook all of them? Let's go ahead and cook all of them, fam. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go ahead and cook all of them. I ain't gonna hold you. Let me rinse these bad boys off real quick. Move that to the side. You know what I'm saying? The onion getting chopped next. I ain't gonna hold you. Onion getting chopped next, fam. All right, we're gonna put this right here. Don't even worry about it. All right. Let's go ahead and rinse these off. You can't see this action right now, but I'm rinsing these squashes off so I can use them. We got a little dirt on them because you know they come off the ground. You know what I'm saying? Plants have dirt. They need dirt to grow, fam. You know what I'm saying? So you got to rinse them off. That's all. Just rinse them bad boys off. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it, baby. You feel me? Easy work, man. Easy work. Make sure you're cooking out there, man. Feeding yourself some quality meals. You feel me? And waka! Back with it, baby. And shaka! I like this knife. This avocado knife goes hard. I ain't gonna hold you. But we need a bigger boy to really slice and dice through. I'm gonna come through with the baby boo shoe. You know what I'm saying? All right, fam. Let's go ahead and get we need a container, man. We need something for our mixings to go into. What we got over here, fam? I got something. Yeah, don't wait up on your boy. Your boy ain't tripping out here. So I got some right here on the side, ready to go for that. Right now, we're gonna start doing this, fam. Let's go ahead and start preparing these and getting these ready. Now, I'm not the best chef, or I don't cut the right way how you would cut it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just Otis Jones, fam. You know what I'm saying? I can survive. I can make a meal taste good. You know what I'm saying? I can make anything I cook taste good to me. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters to me. Now, what I'm gonna do right here, I got to get on this angle. First time filming a meal like this. You know what I'm saying? The Otis Jones way. So what I'm gonna do is, bam, cut it like that. Bam, cut it again. Bam, cut it like that. And I'm gonna stack these bad boys. I don't need like super thin cuts, but I don't need super big cuts. You know what I'm saying? So boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the best, fam, but I'm definitely not the worst. But you gotta pay attention and not, you know what I'm saying, trip, because you could cut yourself. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't trying to do that. Now, do I want it this size or you want it smaller? It all depends on how you like it, you know what I'm saying? But for me, these are going to cook down in my meal anyway. So they could be about this size. This size is about natural for me, normal for me. Almost lost one on the floor, but I caught him before he even rolled off, huh? You feel? We're almost already, heading to where we need to head, fam. Ain't no time limit on this video right here. I just got to get this started. And we're going to do a separate video when it's time to eat, I think, It's going to take a little while to cook these bad boys. I ain't going to hold you. So, you know what I'm saying? Scoot these to the side right there. Get you one more cut. We can get one more cut out of that bad boy. See, I ain't perfect, but I will get the job done. Any job, you know what I'm saying? We sliding through, you feel me? We got one more we want to use. Since we're making beans, we want some veggies in that bad boy too. We got the venison, we got the deer meat, and we also got the jalapeno sausage. So we got enough meat, you know what I'm saying, to break down. We need some veggies to go with the meats. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a little. I'm cutting these a little weird because I'm in front of a camera right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a camera right here, and my hands are right. You know what I'm saying? It's a camera in between me and this and this. That's what I'm saying. All right. Once we're done slicing and dicing, all right, we got one over there. You know what I'm saying? Slicing and dicing over there. I'm gonna get another bowl so I can put my other stuff in that bad boy. You know what I'm saying? Let's get a couple more bowls. Keep it going nicely. How y'all doing though, man? Hopefully y'all tuned in to your boy, man. I'm feeling real good right now. We doing different things. I just dropped a gaming video. Now we dropping a cooking video. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of that. Go ahead and peel this. You know what I'm saying? This is how I cut an onion, man. Maybe some of y'all cut an onion differently. I'm gonna use the whole onion today too. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all cut an onion differently. This is how I cut an onion. You feel me? It's just your boy Oda Strong's cutting the onion. My bad. You know what I'm saying? I apologize. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't perfect, fam. So you can judge me all you want, but shoot, I'm eating. You know what I'm saying? Are you eating, fam? You know what I'm saying? And if it get too messy, you just lift your knife up, fam, and just correct what you already got going, fam. Mix it all together. Make sure it's all the same type of grade, fam. You know what I'm saying? Start crying like, Mama. No, I'm just kidding. You won't start crying like that. You feel me? All right, that's good on that. We good on the onions, fam. The onions is cool. See how long that's taking? See how fast? You ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? Hey, for the people out there who do take as long and really like, you know, take this art stuff, you know, hey, I applaud you, fam. Better than me. I can't do it. You see what I'm doing? I ain't the best, you know what I'm saying? All right, so we got that. We did our veggies, right? Now we move on to the meats. That's both the veggies. We got the jalapeno sausage. It needs to be cut, so we got to cut that. The venison don't need to be cut, so we don't got to cut that. It's already grounded for us. You know what I mean? So we're straight on that. All right. So what we're gonna do is, boom, go ahead and cut this bad boy open. I'm gonna take the camera and bring it over there to the pot because we're gonna have to start the pot in a second. Everything is kind of like has its own time of cooking, has its own, you know what I mean, preparation time, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So for this part right here, I'm gonna slide in this knife right here. It's sharper and it's better with stuff like this. All right. So I got the gloves on. To do what I'm about to do right now, I'm gonna take one glove off, get this action started. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and cut your boy for a second. You know what I'm saying? All right. For right now, we're coming over here to the pot, fam. Can you see the pot? I already got the oil in there. I got my little spatchy ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Come over to me. You know what I'm saying? We're going to grab what we need to grab, though. We're going to start off with this. We're going to go in the fridge. You know what I'm saying? We got some garlic in this bad boy. This type of garlic. You know what I'm saying? It's already minced for me, so it's already ready to go. All right, so it's about to get a little weird right now, okay? Hold on, fam. Hold on. All right, open that. Get a spoonful of garlic real quick. Let's go ahead and turn on the fire real quick. Put it on to like in between the 3 and the 4 just to start it off. You know what I mean? Pop some garlic in that bad boy. Not too much, just a little spoonful to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, fam. It's harder than I thought to do this. I ain't gonna hold you. All right, fam. Now, I just turned on the fire, as you can see. Let me use the one with no glove. I just turned on the fire, fam. I got my garlic in there, minced garlic in the oil, the avocado oil. Give that a little go. You know what I'm saying? All right. That's about to start turning on. Go ahead and throw my onions in there too. Go ahead and mix them about so they can get the same type of, you know what I'm saying? Same type of vibe in there right now. All right. All right. Keep that right there, fam. All right. Look at your boy real quick. Your beautiful boy, you know what I'm saying? you feel me? All right, so while that's going, we're gonna put a little seasoning in there too for the sounds weird, but this is how I do it, fam. Put a little seasoning in there with the veggies too. You don't want the veggies to be taking a bath in the heat by themselves, you feel me? So you gotta really come through with it. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a lot either. Just enough. So right now we're gonna come with the dash, the zero sodium right here. Straight flavor in that bad boy. Straight flavor time. Just enough. You saw that. Then we're gonna come with the complete seasoning right here. Has sodium in it, but not high sodium. I try to stay away from like high sodium. You know what I'm saying? You go out to eat, you're gonna get all that sodium in that seasoning anyway when you go out to eat. You feel me? And then I got the Cajun. Add a little dash of Cajun to add that, you know, that flavor. Right there. We got all three. Mix them like, you know, like somebody stole something from you. You feel me? Mix that bad boy up now. Don't be afraid, man. This is a cheap meal too. This meal ain't expensive. Now, minus the deer meat. You gotta have a deer meat plug, or you gotta go hunting or something like that. I got a deer meat plug. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get blessed once a year or every other. You know what I'm saying? Twice a year, sometimes 3 times a year. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? People come knocking on my door with the deer, and I accept. You feel me? I accept. I like gamey meat. I like deer. I like buffalo. I like elk. I like a lot of things. You feel me? If you don't, man, sorry for you. You know. All right. So while we got that going, we chilling on. You know what I'm saying? You're going to look at my beautiful face again. We're going to come back over here now. Now, once we're back over here, let's get situated. Boom. We're going to go back, my bad, over here. Now, once we go back over here, I got to get some gloves on, though. We're doing a lot. I know it's a lot, but it's a different video, man. It's something different that you usually don't get, you know? I mess with it. I'm already vibing off top. Now, we do have our squash that we cut up, so don't forget about that. We got to throw in later. The squash is probably going to go in at the same time as this because this is already cooked. You know what I mean? The onions and the garlic need to cook a little. I need to put more time on that bad boy. You know what I'm saying? So I start those first. All right. So what we want to do is let's start with this piece right here. Can you see me? All right. Make sure I'm good. Boom. Slice them right down the middle. Boom. Slice them right down the middle again. It's not gonna be perfect, but it is what it is. Then you just get in there. It's the type of. It's gonna break up a little bit, but hey, man, you know, we all right. It's not perfect, man. We're relatable. Are you perfect out there? No. That's why me and you relate, fam. You know what I'm saying? Shorty that's perfect, fam, she don't relate to us. You know what I'm saying? But she perfect. Or he perfect, whoever it is, you know what I'm saying? I relate because I'm not perfect, bro. I'm just a normal or female or, you know, lady, my ladies, my men. I'm just like y'all, fam. I'm just a normal person, fam. You know what I'm saying? We can cut it in thirds, but we don't have to. We can just do another one just because. Boom. Or quarter it. My bad. I said thirds. It's really fourths, so it's a quarter. Boom, boom, boom. I apologize for the noise in the background, but you know it's your boy the Shones. You know we're gonna get that work in regardless on you know what's going on around me because I'm really dedicated into what I got going on. That's how much I'm dedicated to. I can't wait for the sound to be perfect. I can't wait for my environment to be perfect around me. You know what I'm saying? I got to get it now. I got to get it in when you know what I'm saying. You got your boy at his best right now. Actually, if this is my worst right now and I ain't got the tools and I ain't got the room and the place to film, you know what I mean? Imagine when I do. How about that? Imagine when I do got the place to film, when I do got the stuff to film. It's going to be endless because I'm going to have the time, the space, you know what I mean? Right now, I ain't got the time and I ain't even got the space. That's why you hear the stuff in the background. That's why I can't film where I want to film, you know what I'm saying? Have an open room how I want to, you know what I'm saying? But it's going to pay off. God's been blessing me every step of the way. I appreciate him for that. All right, I see some sizzling over there. We're gonna have to stir the onions and the garlic and the seasonings up in a second. And I like cooking like this because everything has this like place. As soon as I'm done with this, I gotta go do that. As soon as I'm done with that, I gotta go do this. Last thing we gotta cut right here. Last thing we gotta cut, so we good. All right, let's see what we're gonna throw in next. The meat probably can go in next. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe the venison. The venison's probably gonna go in next. The deer meat. Hey, beautiful face again. You already know who it is, man. Look at your boy, fam. We out here. Your boy looking good. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? All right, let's take a look what we look like. We looking decent. This is how I want it to look. The deer meat's about to go in right now. I ain't gonna lie. The deer meat's going in first. Got to get that deer meat in because you got to get that flavor into that deer meat for a while. That's why it's all about timing. Like certain things you start cooking first, it's all about timing. You could have started the deer meat first, but you need to brown these onions to bring out that flavor with the garlic to throw on the deer meat. You feel me? Back on to me. You know what I'm saying? Back on to your boy. All right, fam. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get this deer meat real quick. So I'm going to put you so I can get the deer meat. Now, deer meat's right here. I'm recording. Keep it down. Got the deer meat right here. I'm going to put this right here. Open up the deer meat. Y'all go in there. Go in there. Open up the deer meat right here. My bad, y'all. It's like as soon as people see me recording, they start making noises. It always happens that way. I don't know why. Soon as it's like if they don't see me recording, you don't hear nothing. But if they see me recording, you're gonna hear everything. All right, here we go. I got the deer meat, fam. I had to open it real quick. Hold on. Bear with me now. All right, bam. We're gonna squeeze that deer meat on in there. I seasoned up the onions and the garlic, so I don't have to add too much seasoning to the deer meat once I throw it in there. That's the best thing about seasoning your veggies too. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got the deer meat in there, fam. Cool, cool. We're gonna throw a little bit more seasoning on them. What type of seasoning I want? I'm gonna throw the Cajun. I'm gonna throw a little bit more Cajun on that bad boy. I'm gonna throw a little bit more of the and a little bit more of the dash. Boom. Now we're gonna break him up. We're gonna break him up like he stole something. I ain't gonna cap. You stole something with my $5, fam. You stole something, fam. You got my $5, fam. Matter of fact, I need interest. You owe me $30, fam. You stole $5. I need 30. No, I'm just playing. All right, mix that up. I might have to add more oil because the deer meat is not too high in fat. You know what I mean? We're gonna mix that up. It's already smelling good. I ain't gonna hold you. If you know, you know. If you mess with deer meat, comment at the bottom if you mess with deer meat. I know some of my boys and girls mess with deer meat in the family. You know what I'm saying? If you're new to this channel, fam, comment if you mess with deer meat. Try to get, like a smooth mixture. Also need some pepper. I ain't gonna lie. Where the pep at? Where the pep at? Try to put it on this. You saw that? Yeah, that was the remnants of what we just did. You know what I'm saying? I don't see the pepper in there, man. It's all right. We got pepper in some of this other seasoning, so we cool on the pep. All right, we're gonna turn the volume. We're gonna turn the fire up a little bit more. You're gonna start hearing them. You're gonna start hearing them, fam. You're gonna start hearing them. All right. So now that this is in here, we might throw the sausage in to get that fat. We need that oils and the fats to go in there with the deer. I ain't gonna lie to you. The deer is browning now. The deer is browning. With the onions is browning now. We gonna need some more flavor. You know what I mean by that. So we gonna already get to it. You know what I'm saying? All right, hold on, fam. Hold on, fam. Cause look how we got it. We're gonna have to do something. We got it like this on this wooden cutting board. I'm gonna have to get it into this bowl. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're gonna have to do. Just chill for a minute, man. Just chill for a minute. Watch your boy. Watch your boy. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, my baby. Don't worry about it, my fella. Don't worry about it. Come on, man. Oh, okay. Okay, so oh, I lost some. I lost some sausage. I lost some. Oh no, no, no. All right, we got this. Don't worry about it, fam. You know what I'm saying? This ain't easy, but at the same time, we still safe out here. Wonderful, wonderful, thick, good glass. You know what I'm saying? Nothing didn't break. We Gucci out here. But nothing ain't stopping us, man. Luckily for me, I always clean the counter before I even start. You know what I'm saying? Clean the counter with the good bleach. You feel me? All right, let's go ahead and throw these sausages in here. It's your boy. You see it? You see it? Throw the sausages in there right now. You know what I'm saying? I smell them. You saw the seasoning over there. I smell them. All right, now we're going to get the oils and the fats from the sausages. And that's really what we need right now. Soon as, look, yep. Yeah. You're gonna get it sticking to the pan until you do that. You know what I'm saying? Mix it in there. We don't gotta add any more seasoning. That's good for the seasoning because this is not like the main meal. The beans, the sauce from the beans, and the flavor from the beans is what really holds this over. You get me? Now we're gonna add the squash in next. Oh, I need the mustard. If you're making these beans how I make them, you need to add mustard in this too, though. The mustard hits real nice with the beans, but you got to add the mustard after the beans. You know what I mean? If you're following this, let me fix the cami now. If you're following my little ratio, look how it's turning out. It's turning out good. I've made these type of beans in different type of ways for like maybe 6 to 7 years. So you know what I mean? I know what I'm doing when it comes to making these beans, and my mom likes them. If my mom likes them, my mom's a pickier eater. If my mom likes them, it's good. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have my little brother taste these bad boys when he's done too. He be eating them too. You know what I'm saying? The beans go hard. That's why I make the big bowl. This ain't just for me, fam. All right, so we got that. We straight on that. Let me think. Boom, 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 boom. The squash going in next. We could wait a little bit on the squash though, because I want the sausages to singe a little bit to get a little crispy on the ends. If you like, Pete, I want them to. You know what I'm saying? I could have put the sausages in there first. First more than the venison. This way works out better to me as far as flavor wise. You know what I'm saying? You get the onions inside that venison first by themselves, and then you get the sausage flavor that coats that. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know it, man. And then look, now it's oil in there. Now it's cooking how I want it to cook. I got to get a new camera stand because this one's not tall enough for me to like put it on the floor and like not hold it. You know what I'm saying? It's not that tall, so I'm gonna figure out something else. I don't know, but I'm new to this, fam. At the same time, even though I'm new to this, I am true to this because we really do this. You know what I'm saying? We really be out here doing this. Nobody really out here doing this like we are. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, fam. That's word too. Nobody out here doing it like we doing it, fam. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it smells good. That venison with the sausage. See the sausage, man. If you know about sausage, man, sausage can make anything flavorful. Sausage adds that bang to if you really hungry and you're missing that meaty, hearty flavor, sausage always does that for you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta eat sausage by itself. You ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? Mix that bad boy up. All right, so we kind of good in here. We good on flavor wise. I do want to add that pep though. We're gonna add that pep. All right. Hold on, fam. Let me find that pep. I do want to add that pep, fam. We're gonna add a little pep, fam. We're gonna add a little black pepper to that bad boy. Not a lot, just a little bit, fam. Just enough to bring out the flavor, fam. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feeling though? Hope you're feeling good, man. It's Saturday, man. It's a different type of video than what I would normally do, but hey, this is a light, man. Me filming, it's all about my life. So whatever's happening is what I'm filming. That's the blessed thing about it. So if you think I'm weird or you think, you know what I'm saying, like these are weird videos or why there's not a constant type of thing, it's because it's how I'm living. It's my life. You feel me? All right. So I think it's time to add the squash because we almost like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost whole. This type of vibe right here is super easy to make, fam. You know what I'm saying? Super easy, fam. And we added enough seasoning in there to go around to the squash. And this type of meal, fam, you kind of want to cook in for a little while. So I'm going to end up tasting this meal on a different video. I'm going to taste it after, I'm going to taste this meal after this video of cooking it. You know what I'm saying? It's two separate videos. I already know how it's going to taste because I've made this plenty of times. All right. So we just let that cook up for a little bit. Just let that cook, fam. Let that cook for a little bit, fam. How y'all doing, fam? I'm good, man. Thank you once again, fam. Thank you. I appreciate you for tuning in, man. You could be anywhere in the world. You didn't have to be here with your boy. I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all, fam. We growing, fam. We really are the fastest growing and the best YouTube channel in the world, fam. You know why? Because it's not me. We the best channel because it's y'all. Easy. Y'all support me. Y'all look out for your boy. Y'all be tuning in and y'all don't have to, even though I'm normal. I ain't even got the stuff that normal people would have to film. You know what I'm saying? And y'all show love like it ain't nothing. I already know. I feel it. Feel it every day, fam. Appreciate y'all. This is smelling amazing. As soon as that squash starts breaking down and starts cooking, fam, we in there. But I want to start cooking the squash a little bit before I start adding the beans and stuff in there. You feel me? While y'all watching that cook, man, I'm gonna go over here and open these cans. This one already has a thing on them and I already washed them off. So I'm gonna open this one first. I'm not putting them in there. I'm just opening it. Ooh, it smells good. Yeah, this gonna be fire. Ah, yes, sir. Now, you could. This gonna be fire. You could get your fresh beans, fam. You could get fresh beans. You could make your own stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not there yet with the beans though. I gotta, get more in there with the beans on getting your fresh beans and cooking them, and you know what I'm saying? I'll get there one day. You feel me? But I ain't there right now to where I could just get a bag of beans and just, you know what I'm saying? A bag of raw beans and just do what it do. I'll get there. So somebody want to show me, fam? Want to cook with your boy and join my channel, fam? Shoot, get some beans, fam. I ain't gonna hold you. You hear that? We opening this can. We got that electric bing bing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, drop them in there, fam. Drop them in there. Now these beans are my favorite beans. I'm gonna show you real quick. But hopefully I don't spill the juice. Should I pour some of this juice out? Now we gonna need the juice because look how much vegetables and meat and stuff we have in here. The ratio. We gonna find out. We gonna find out. I'm gonna call them in a second. I can see. I'm gonna call it in a second. Ranch style beans, one of my favorites, man. The other beans is super good too, though. All right, let's see, fam. Let's see how much juices. Woo, that boy, smoking. How many juices at the bottom? It's good juice. It's good roux down there. Good venison sausage veggie roux with the onions and the garlic. Mix them up a little bit more. It's crazy. I've been eating venison so long and game meat so long, to where it's like I can smell game meat and venison when it's bad. Like I could tell when it's freezer burn. I can smell when it's bad as soon as I open it. And I love when it's fresh. And this was fresh. I really appreciate that, fam. Once again, I'll show you. We already done with it. You got the venison right here, venison. And you got the burger, ground beef meat. You know what I'm saying? So we put that in there. That's it. So this is pretty much, it's like a venison chili in a way, but not chili. Let me make sure my mic's still on, you feel me? So it's like a venison chili, but it's not chili. It's like ranch style beans and pinto western style beans. It's kind of like a chili, but like to me in my mind, it's better than chili. It's like it tastes like chili, but better than chili. Make sure I'm not burning my what's the name? So it tastes like chili, but it's better than chili. It's like bougie chili almost. It's like upgraded chili in a way to me, because you get the ranch style beans flavor, but it's still beans, still chili. You know what I'm saying? You still got meat in here, still got other stuff in here. We're gonna be cooking this for a while. I'm gonna cook this down for a while. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the when it comes to beans and chili and stuff like that, it really don't taste good until the next day. It really don't taste all the way complete until like after you done already cooked it and you let it sit in the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? If you get me, you know exactly what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, fam. The only thing that tastes superb that same day is the cornbread. Cornbread fresh is amazing. It's top tier. It's unmatched, depending on who made that bad boy. You know what I'm saying? But maybe if you're getting like the cornbread that's fried, maybe you might eat that a day later. I don't know. I don't know what you into. You feel me? We're gonna let that Yaramin. Hold on though. Oh, I usually add where's that? I usually add like honey or brown sugar, a little dash of it. Let me get it real quick. You know what I'm saying? If the mic goes off, fam, I'm over here in the pantry, way on the other side of the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? This is an old style house, so it's kind of like you gotta really like, you know what I'm saying? But I got the brown sugar right here, fam. Let me add a little. I add a little dash though for like flavoring it. You know what I'm saying? A little dash, man. Yeah, sure. Yeah, set like that, fam. Like that. And then we going about a business, fam. We going about a business. Do you notice that flavor? Do you notice when you don't add it? Do you notice when you add it? Yes, you do. It's like a mild little sweet kick with the heat. You know what I'm saying? Mild little sweet kick with the heat that I really dig. This is cooking really nicely. I can smell that. Cooking really nicely. I had to get the two hands. I'm sorry, fam. I couldn't hold it like I was holding it earlier. It was hard for me to mix it. I got to really be in here. One day, man, I'm going to have a cameraman, fam, and we really going to be shining. Because when you get the full view of my life, fam, and what we got going on, I know you're going to love it, fam. I already know. If you loving it now, fam, you going to vibe with it. You feel me? Let's put the garlic up. I'll show you the garlic real quick. It was just the minced garlic, fam. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just hit me. Who text me, fam? I don't even know who texted me, fam. I'm recording right now, fam. Yeah. Okay, I'm filming right now, man. I apologize whoever hit me up, fam. But we getting it, fam. We on the grind right now, fam. I don't know how long. I don't even know how long I've been recording, fam. How long? But I've been recording every day since I started YouTube. Since I started recording, I've been recording every day. That's crazy. If that ain't dedication, I don't know what it is, fam. Garlic out, fam. Let me get the mustard ready already. Mustard ready already. Mustard ready already. Hey, mustard ready already. Hey. Oh, snaps too. I might make some rice. I ain't gonna hold you. Should I make some rice, fam? Should I make some rice for it to go over? It'll be mad crazy to go over some rice. It'll be yum yum. I ain't gonna hold you. Beans are good by themselves too, but over rice, like it's match made. You know what I'm saying? I might do some rice, maybe a long grain. We'll see. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. All right, so it's gonna cook. I'm gonna grab the rice, man. I'm just gonna have to watch him cook while I grab the rice. It's gonna take a little bit. You feel me? For right now, though, let me put up the beans and stuff. You feel me? For right now, I'm gonna put the beans in the Mikey. I ain't cooking the beans in the microwave. In the Mikey, I'm not cooking the beans in the Mikey. I'll just set them in there until I'm ready to put them boys in here. You know what I'm saying? Why would you ever put the beans in a microwave? You know what I'm saying? Not unless you reheating that boy up the next day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't judging you, fam. But I ain't cooking the beans in the microwave. I'm cooking on the stove right now. Why would I do that? I gotta add the beans later to what I'm cooking right here. But you gotta cook. You gotta cook this up a little bit. All right. We got everything for the rice though. So I do gotta make the rice, man. We can start the rice right now. No cap. I got a rice maker, man. Hey, man. If you know about a rice maker, man, you already know what it is, fam. Rice makers go hard, fam. Let me check my mic on, fam. Rice maker right here. Matter of fact, let me show you that. I don't want to show it over the food, fam. I'm tripping. Let me put the rice maker right here, though. We're going to start him up in a second. I think we're going to start the rice maker up after we add the beans and stuff, you know? Because I still got to cook that for a while. Hopefully, I'm still connected and you can hear me, fam. So I'm walking on the other side of the house right now. I got to grab the rice that I need, you feel me? So if you can hear me, man, ooh, that's fire if you can hear me right now. Are we still connected? We still connected, it look like. All right, let me grab the rice. I eat certain kind of rice too. Like I'm not bougie, fam, but it's like when you grocery shopping, fam, and you do your own grocery shopping, fam, as you should, fam, and you really, you know what I'm saying, shopping and cooking all the time, you're gonna learn and gather up your favorite things, what you like, you know what I'm saying? And me, I like the long grain basmati rice, the pure long grain, you know what I'm saying? By that I mean this. Pure long grain, fam. In the bag type stuff. I just dropped that, but I ain't even tripping on it, fam. So we're gonna put that right here so we can get right back to it, fam. Got the rice right here. We're gonna grab a different spatchy. Once you grab a spatchy, fam, you drop that bad boy in there. What's the name? You don't grab the same spatchy. You don't put the same spatchy in. Some of y'all might. And I ain't judging y'all to do that. But if you always sick and you cooking for other people, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be doing that. If you're cooking for yourself, fam, and it dropped on the floor and you put it in there, that's you. But see, you can tell I grabbed another one because this one round, the other one was square. We don't do that out here. You drop stuff on the floor, don't put it back in there, fam. You don't know what's been on there. But my immune system's going to get better. Yeah, but you're always sick and getting other people sick, fam. And somebody else is supposed to be eating that. You just pretty much, you know what I'm saying? All right, we on that right now, though. I'm going to get the rice ready, but not like cook it. You feel me? So we do got the rice maker. It's going to be a little loud. I ain't going to hold you. I'll show the rice maker in a second. I got to move some stuff, though. All right, fam. The rice maker over here. Basmati rice. I love a rice maker, man. Rice maker is so fire. It saves time, and it's like you're able to set up the rice and stuff and then dip and go away. All right, let's stir them up a little bit more. It's almost that time because the squash is softening up. Let me get rid of this too. When the squash is softening up, you know it's about that time to add the beans so they can be into that juice, you know? And you can start smelling the squash too with the meats. The squash with the meats add like a buttery effect. Squash like a buttery type vibe to it. I like squash, man. It's a good way to get your green intakes. Put it with something else, you know what I'm saying? Put it with some meats, you feel me? All right, let me look for the top real quick for the rice maker, fam. It's about to be loud. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm over here where the tops and the lids and stuff would go. You gotta really you know? I found them though. We Gucci. All right. Since I'm not the only one eating, my bad. Hold on. Since I'm not the only one eating, fam, I'm gonna have to make probably like 3 cups of rice, fam. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all been looking at that for a while, real quick, fam. What's good with y'all, man? We gonna go to the rice though, right? So I can show y'all, you know what I'm saying, what we do with the rice, fam. You feel me? We gonna come back here real quick. You feel me? Boom. Back over here. Back at it like we never left. You feel me? All right. Got the rice. Got the rice maker bowl. We gonna put them right here. Got the rice right here. One of my favorites. You feel me? One of my favorites. And you're like, why do you buy a lot of stuff from other countries? Why is your rice? Why is this, man? I buy whoever supports me, whoever treats me right. You know what I'm saying? And the quality wise, it's good quality rice. The rice that you get at Walmart and other stores, a lot of the times have plastic in it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, don't hate on your boy, fam. I go where they take care of me at, fam. If you take care of me, I'm going where you at too. You hear me? I gotta open this rice though. I gotta, you know, it's a little tricky. You gotta really like break the knot in that bad boy. So it's a bag within a bag. I'm already opened the outside bag, but I'm opening this inside bag. You know what I'm saying? So I can pour the rice out, huh? You feel me? This rice is not too expensive, but it's a little more expensive than normal rice. But at the same time, you can see the bag, like you get, you know what I'm saying? I've had this for about a month. Make sure everything good to go. Let me pour some, I kind of be eyeballing it nowadays, so I ain't gonna hold you. You're supposed to get a cup and do like 3 cups and then ratio to like half of that of water, you know what I mean? But I can pour as much as rice as I need to and do the ratio of water to half the rice that I just poured. Same thing. That's about it right there. That's all I need. I needed enough to last for about a good two to 3 days, and it's not only me eating it. So it's probably really gonna last 2 days or a day and a half. But I need enough rice to where it's like, Gucci. We'll tie this bag back up, the bag within the bag, to keep it fresh, keep the rice uncontaminated, you know what I'm saying? You know the rice bugs be coming out, you know what I'm saying? You know those little bugs that be in the rice? I don't like them. So I try to make sure, my stuff be edico. You feel me? All right, rice good, fam. Rice straight. We're not even really making the rice right now, so we put a lid on them, take them back rice maker. I just wanted to show you what I was doing over here, so y'all wasn't like, hey, what he doing, fam? Let me show you the rice maker. Boom, right, boom. All right, now we back over here, fam. Hold on, fam. Show you what we doing. We about to get really cooking out here. We about to get really cooking out here. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Let me okay. Y'all feeling good, man? How y'all doing, man? And this been cooking the whole time. So the flavor is really immaculate in this bad boy. Flavor's coming together. I can smell that bad boy. It's so good. It's a little singed. I like it when it's a little singed. Now, see? Okay. This is what I learned about cooking as far as for me. I don't know how it is for y'all. When you set up things back to back to back to back and you go with that same pattern, by the time you're done with this and by the time you're done with that, that's ready for that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I was doing that over there with the rice and other things. Now this meat is ready for the beans and stuff to go in. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say, fam. Water all day. I'm about to drink some water, man. I'm thirsty out here. Hey, man, I got to say something important to you, too. Do not stop with your journey to happiness. Do not stop with your journey to you being whole. You know what I'm saying? For me, God helps me with that continuously every single day, every second of the day. For you, I don't know what that looks like, but if it helps me, I know it can look like that for you. We're both human. We're both, we're both made by Him. You know what I'm saying? That being said, man, let's add these beans, fam. Keep searching on your journey, man. Some people can't help you on your journey. Some people are not meant to be with you on your journey either. You're not meant to be with somebody on the journey. But at the same time, some people are meant for you to be on the journey. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be working on something or somebody else working on something with you. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. Only if they're meant to endure that. Some people ain't meant to endure that, and that's okay. You got to know that. That's not saying that you can't, You know what I'm saying? Be happy. Be happy, fam. Well, you probably wonder, like, why are you saying that? Because it's life, fam. I know if I'm going through it, I know you're going through it, fam. No cap. Lie to me if you want to. I'll snatch you up by your chin, fam. No cap. Not by your shirt, by your chin. I ain't even gonna hold you. All right, so that was the first batch of beans right there, fam. Let's go ahead and mix them in. First batch of beans with no, that one really didn't have no, juice or liquids, and that's what we needed. This one was just the hearty one, right? I smell the flavor already. Smell the flavor already. All right, fam. All right, so we got a little bit of beans in there. You see the bean to meat ratio ain't right, right? Now we add the musty. What I mean by the musty, what you think, fam? What you think musty mean, fam? The mustard, fam. The custard, fam. That's what we about to add, fam. Let's see, fam. Okay. Okay, we getting somewhere. All right, I had to open them up, huh? Add the mustard. This adds that tangy flavor after we added that sugar. You don't need too much, but you need about that much to coat it. You know what I mean? Like a good, healthy coating. I'm telling you, it adds that tangy flavor that you need with the meats. And once you add it with the heat, you smell it, you know exactly what I mean. You gotta have the mustard though. This whole ordeal ain't the same without the mustard. Trust me. I already found out. I made this dish maybe like twice without the mustard, and I was like, yeah, I ain't never doing that again. It came out really good. It's really good without the mustard, but the mustard has that tang to where somebody's like, damn, I can't, why is his taste better than mine? You know what I'm saying? Why does he have that extra zing zing? And I can smell why. That zing zing of that mustard added with everything that I already added is the key. With the sugar, with the brown sugar. Ooh, all right, now we're headed somewhere. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for it? This is really the shebang. This is the ranch style beans right here were added. Ranch style beans. Yes, 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 yes. We need all of that, right? Now we're there. We're pretty much already there with this recipe. We're pretty much already there. There we go. See, we needed that one. Now, if you add another can of ranch style beans, which you could add if you wanted to, don't add the juice with both cans. You know what I mean? Only use the juice from one can. Now the simmer is going to go down once you add the liquid in. It's supposed to, because now you got more liquid. Now it's more space that the heat needs to heat up. So you're going to hear less, and it's more juice. You know what I'm saying? So we had the onions, the garlic. We had everything we needed in there, man. And look, right here is a piece of squash. So that means the squash is cooking down. That's what I need. I need the squash to cook down. You see these green pieces? They're going to cook down. You see the ratio now? Do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean, fam? I could do this. Like, I don't need no recipe to do this, fam. You just got to know the steps, and you got to follow those steps, fam. That's it. It's going to come out good, exactly how you want it to, fam. And then from here, my bad, boys and girls, I hit you. From here, you just let it cook, fam. From here, you just let it cook down. You know what I'm saying? Now, I might taste them a little bit and see the mustard ratio. You want to taste them before you put them down. You know what I'm saying? All right, fam. Hold on. Hold on, fam. On the other finger. That's it right there. Tiny bit more musty. That's it. Tiny bit more musty. A little bit more tang. Boom. He done. He done, fam. That's what we needed, fam. That's what we needed. You like, is he gonna let the musty sit? I could take my gloves off now. I ain't touching nothing else, you know what I'm saying? It's wraps. I like to cook. After I wash my hands, I like to put gloves on. It just feels more better. And I've been working with gloves for so long, so I buy my own sets, you know what I'm saying? At work, I buy the blue set. We use the blue sets. At home, I use the whites. But yeah, fam. Add the musty back in there, and we're gonna cook them down. And that's it. That's it right there, fam. That's how you do that bad boy. That's it, fam. Not too much, not too less. That's wonderful right there. That's a wonderful flavor palette right there. Not too much salt in this bad boy. You already got the salt from the beans and the canned items. So why add extra shebang bang? You know what I'm saying? And then another thing too, with all my cheese lovers, this is a great item for cheese too. If you want cheese to put over it. Like I said, it has that chili type of vibe to it, but it's upscale chili type vibe. It's more flavored than just chili. You get the ranch style beans, and you get the flavor from the other Western style beans. You know what I'm saying? Ranch style beans, I think, is Western too, but just a different type. Oh, this smells so good. You see how easy this was to cook, man? To me, this was easy, fam. That's it, fam. We gonna let it simmer down, and then I'm gonna come back when it's time to eat it over rice, man. I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in, man. Another video coming on the way, though, so look out.